Hey, what's up, Chad? Blue Keeper here to help you keep your blues away. Welcome to another incredibly exciting day, exciting streams. Metal Gear Solid 4 has finally released. I'm so excited and looking forward to sharing it with you all. And in approximately 3.5 hours, there's going to be a GTA stream on Netflix. So I have a lot to do in a very short span of time, which is going to be very interesting to see how we manage. But let me give a big warm welcome to Emmy. Congrats on getting first. Rebrick, congrats on getting second. Myth, yes, a blue a days keeps my blues away. Let's go, Metal Gear Solid 4. Yes, I really can't English today. No worries, mate. We all have those days on sometimes. But shout out to Myth. A lot of you already know him, but man, super chill guy to hang out with. Plays a mix of different gacha games and also one of my favorite games, which was Final Fantasy VII Remake. So welcome in, everybody. Today we have a lot planned, like I said, similar to what we did on previous days. I really am excited and interested to dive into MGS4. But first, I was doing some research and maybe like 10 different trailers released for the game. I thought it would be interesting to do a little bit of a history lesson. And I'm just going to cover like 3 trailers this time because as the years preceding Metal Gear Solid 4's release progressed, the trailers get a lot more spoilery. And for me also, this is a very warm and special trip down memory lane. I was looking at timelines and stuff of when MGS3 released, which was in like 2004. I think I managed to play the game that year, and then the very next year, trailers started coming out one by one in 2005 for Metal Gear Solid 4, and that's the year that the Xbox 360 released. So it's like we were on the verge of shifting from one console cycle to the next. Yeah, history lesson with me. Thank you. I'm glad you guys are excited because it's crazy. Like when I'm looking at the releases of all the videos now, it feels like a lot. But you remember back when you're a kid and it's like you're in school, every day feels like an eternity almost, and you play a game and you're like wondering, when am I even going to get the next installment in this franchise, if that's going to happen? And it's kind of crazy to think how like so MGS3 came out in 2005 or 4 rather, and then you had Guns of the Patriots come out in like '07, '08, something like that. We'll figure it out as we as we go through the history lesson, and that's relatively close compared to the long cycles, like release cycles we're dealing with right now. So it even in my mind, I'm like, going back to I played Metal Gear Solid 3 on my PlayStation 2. I must have been in like eighth or ninth grade at around that time. And I distinctly remember like walking with my friend during recess, speculating like, okay, so we played through 3, we played through 2, what could 4 be about? Who are the Patriots? And blah, blah, blah. So, and then eventually we start getting trailers one by one. So, and additionally, the trailers also serve as a very good showcase, like I mentioned before, of like Kojima's approach to presenting these games and how these trailers sometimes act as a commentary on what speculations or rumors might be there on the internet or in the media about what these games would include. So cool. Let's go ahead and get started. To share a little bit of a timeline, I'm hoping that in 30 minutes we can spend doing our history lesson. That'll give us maybe 2.5 hours or so to actually play Metal Gear Solid 4. And then I can take a pause, make sure everything is set up so that we can watch the GTA 5 footage on Netflix. So the reason my stream today is is somewhat delayed is because I was spending so much time trying to figure out, okay, what happens? How do you stream Netflix off of a browser via OBS? And the short answer is you fucking can't. If you have OBS open and on another window, you just even open Netflix on a browser, you can try it now. It doesn't work. You just hear audio and the video is paused. OBS sees a blank screen. Fortunately, the workaround that I found is that I have a capture card and I can just hook up my capture card to have a Mac Mini, like a fairly old Mac Mini that I can use. So the signal is going. So normally my capture card is running to my PlayStation at around midnight my time, which is in 3 hours. I'll turn off the PlayStation. I'll stop my stream entirely and disconnect from the cable from my PlayStation and reconnect it to my Mac Mini. So from my Mac Mini is going to the cap card, which is then going to my television over here. So it seems like it worked. We'll come to know in a little bit. I don't know if my account is on Twitch and YouTube is going to get broken or not. Basically a dual PC setup. Yeah, exactly, Mid. That's precisely what I have right now. That's an excellent way of putting it. So cool. That's the setup that we have. It should be fine. But the reason why I'm gonna stop my stream entirely and then restart it later is so that I can, at least on YouTube, maybe keep the stream private and then see what I want to do with it in a little later. Twitch will run fairly normally as well. So that's what we have lined up for today. I have yapped enough. Let me switch my view for a second. Okay, so I'm gonna switch over to my research screen. Here is how it looks. You guys can't see this. YouTube vertical can't see this. So let me get that sorted. Hey, Luffy, congrats on the 6-7th. Shout out to Luffy. Another excellent streamer. He's on a little bit of a break, doing the responsible thing to prep for his exams. But yeah, give Luffy a follow if you haven't already. Another gacha game, Minecraft streamer who... There's a third thing also, right? Oh, Pokemon. Luffy loves Pokemon. So do give him a follow if you haven't already. Okay, so we have our view set up. So let me reconfirm some of the release dates. Metal Gear Solid 3 release, PS2. Sorry if my typing is bad. I'm trying to write fast. Okay. Released in 2004 November. So it's highly likely. I don't know. Maybe I did. Oh, maybe I did play this in 2005. It was crazy. sad food. Cold Blood, welcome in. Gonna try some Metroidvania. Yeah, you said you're gonna play Blasphemous, right, Luffy? That should be very, very exciting. Cold Blood, I hope you caught my summary for today. We're gonna look at some trailers, play some MGS4, and then I'm gonna stream my live reactions to GTA 5. Sorry, GTA 6. GTA 5 is very old. Okay, cool. So, Snake Eater. Maybe this AI summary is wrong. Nope, November 2004. Great. Crazy. I must have been in like 8th or 9th grade at that point in time. And then MGS4 release date was... Wait, what did I write? PS4. Okay, never mind. MGS4 releases in 2008. So a 3-year gap, which is kind of a crazy turnaround for a game like this. Despite it at the time, trust me, I was so hyped up and excited. It felt like a huge gap. So once again, I'm on the PlayScope Timeline YouTube channel. I managed to get a ton of trailers from here. Again, the quality is not great, but I think you'll get the vibe at least. MGS4, you finished 3. I did, Luffy! I streamed for 7 hours and I finished it last night. Shout out to anyone who was still awake by the time I hit credits on that game. It was crazy. Oh my god, that game felt so good to play. Blue locked in. Yeah, kinda. There were sections where I wasn't saying anything. I'm just like, RPG, fire, reload, fire, reload, fire, reload. I missed it. There's no worries, Luffy. You get to enjoy the insanity of MGS4. Okay, so a year after the release of Metal Gear Solid 3, people are asking Kojima what he's going to do next. I think after every Metal Gear Solid release, Kojima's always saying, I'm going to be on a break. I'll hand over the game to somebody else to work on. I set up a lot. I'm tired. I want to focus on something else. If I work on another game, it'll be about maternity or something like that. Which, funnily enough, Death Stranding has you walking around with a baby, so that game served as a better way for him to realize that idea. But come E3 2005, I think the new consoles was basically happening this year, so there was some amount of pressure on Kojima Productions to finally close the whole chapter on Solid Snake. Oh hey, congrats Luffy on the 7-stream streak. Much appreciate the support. Amy's here! Oh my god, and another subscription! Thank you so much, Amy. Super appreciate it. I'm gonna prepare another song and then sing it next Friday or something, okay? Because, I feel like I should really batch this up and give you guys an actual decent performance. But thank you, Amy. Thank you so much. So glad to see you here. We are just going to be looking at some trailers for MGS4. Now, another thing to note with this footage, the reason I keep mentioning new consoles, this particular trailer, I think, is the only MGS4 trailer that's still running on a PlayStation 2. So that's why graphically it doesn't look like a leap in terms of a console generation. But cool, with that context out of the way, let's go ahead and watch this. There are no captions, but that's fine. I don't think anybody speaks in this trailer, which is kind of fun. Audio's a bit low, so let me turn it up. So this trailer 000. Okay, yeah, there you go. So if you remember, this was a logo for Foxhound in MGS3. Kojima Productions decided to make this their logo. It matches 1-to-1 with the Foxhound logo. So already, you can basically tell that they hadn't even started work on MGS4. It was still on MGS3. So we're trying to emphasize. So this kind of indicates what the camouflage situation is going to be like for the new game. Oh, okay. Hang on. This was also very interesting. So crap. The font is very bad, but I think this says something like directed by Shuyo Murata. So this is another indication that Kojima wanted to step away from the production of this game and indicate that it will be worked on by someone else. Oh, but and hey, Mrs. Blue 67, welcome in. Dude, the sound effects. Yeah, exactly. It's very campy. Like there was like zero subtlety in MGS3, and that certainly is carried forward to this trailer as well. Just in case if it helps, I know the likelihood of this is super low. I'd still like to just see if I have another thing that we can look for. E3 2005, Metal Gear Solid 4, TGS, Playscope. Yeah, Playscope basically overpowered this a little bit. Okay, we can't help it. Fine. So Shuyo Murata, director. Azu! Oh my god! Oh, Azu, I swear, man. Already, I don't know how many gift subs you sent in yesterday. I think it was like 7 or something. And now I got a sub from both Amy and Azu. Super appreciate the support, guys. Like, you guys are almost undoubtedly my biggest supporters, and I super appreciate it. I will sub to Blue forever. Oh, thank you guys so much, Amy. We're in a little bit of a history lesson right now. We're going to play MGS4 in hopefully 25 minutes or so, but we're just going through some trailers and re-experiencing what it was like to be in 2005 as footage started coming out. Another really important piece of context. So I didn't get to watch a lot of those MGS3 and MGS2 trailers that I showed you like back then, because I didn't even have an actual unlimited internet connection. There was dial-up that my dad would use for 5 to 10 minutes at a time if he had some important work. But it's only around this time frame when I was in like 9th grade, I think, that we got like unlimited internet at home. So that's how I was able to actually experience these trailers as and when they came out. The speed was bad. It wasn't even 1 Mbps. I would put like a 20-minute episode of Naruto for downloading on torrents, and I'd wait until the next day to be able to watch it. So I had to plan my viewings of what I wanted to see well in advance. So that's how crazy that stuff was. Yeah, very chill. If only it's not brain rotted. I like this part of Blue. Don't ruin it. Yeah, 6-7, guys. Wait. Anyway. So cool. I think this says sound designer maybe. But this is letting you know who's going to be the crew in this. And of course, these are like casting chairs, right? Hey, Amy redeemed third. Congrats, Amy. So, okay, mechanic designer. So, Keiichi Matate is back. Yuji Kurekado. Hideki Sasaki, yeah. All these guys are here. So now it's basically musical chairs happening. And I think Yoshi Shinkawa is back and Imizumi. All cool people. So it's trying to tell you... So remember how in MGS2 there was a surprise of, oh my god, Snake was there, but you had to play as Raiden. This is trying to play with the audience expectations of, hey, is Solid Snake going to be the main guy in MGS4? Are we going to continue following Raiden's story? What exactly is happening? Solid Snake wasn't even the protagonist of MGS3. We were following Naked Snake, which was his dad. So that's why. So why'd Ocelot leave? Kanki, welcome in. So what happened, Kanki, and the reveal of that and why he fired a gun that had a blank bullet. So you remember back, I don't know if you were there or not, but when we, so the first mission, the Virtuous mission completely failed. We undertake Operation Snake Eater. We're asked to go to that place where Sokolov was hiding. And we were told that we're going to meet 2 NSA code breakers, I believe. who had defected from the US to Russia. One of them was Adam, and one of them was Eva. And what happened was we met Eva, and later on, Ocelot is there. And what Ocelot tells us when he's on the plane is that his name is Adamska, and he's firing fucking blanks at us. So this whole time, Ocelot was actually on our side. He was trying to help us out. He was the contact we were supposed to speak with. But because of Eva coming in and Adam not wanting to blow his own cover, things played out very, very differently. So that's the twist that they set up. Oh, Adam's guy. Yeah, exactly. And there was an insane post-credit scene where Ocelot is first talking with like the Russian director of KGB saying like, yeah, the US is under our control. We have them by the balls, blah, blah, blah. Khrushchev is finished. And then he talks to the US director of the CIA and is like, I don't even remember what he says on. Oh, right. He says, okay, we managed to get half the philosopher's legacy. The part that Eva took and Eva turns out to be a Chinese operative. She's not even from Russia. That part is fake. So Eva is probably screwed. And this whole time, I guess Ocelot was triple crossing everyone. It is insane. I could spend another entire stream just trying to understand the plot of Metal Gear Solid and all that. Yeah, bamboozles upon bamboozles. It's crazy. The Ocelot is basically the Azu of Metal Gear Solid because nobody's a bigger scammer than Ocelot. I love you, Azu. Thank you for the support. Please don't unsub. Okay. Coming back to... Okay, cool. Let me just check this out. I'm gonna have so much skill issue with Blasphemous. I just went in game to see the controls and died in tutorials. Learning is fun, Luffy. When you Malaysia... You cannot tell me that MGS isn't inspired by Bollywood movies. No, it's an Ouroboros, right? It's a snake swallowing its own tail. A snake! Haha, the solid snake. Okay, fine. He catching strays. Oh, Ocelot is a kind and chill dude. Gotcha. Sure. Okay, but yes. So, okay, I'm gonna shut up. Let's just watch this trailer and then I'll dissect it because I'm really taking away from the experience. So here's one last chair. Here's this guy. Snake is so pissed off. And then there's another guy there. Ding! Alan Smithy, Shuyo Murata. No place for Hideo. No hideout. Literally just kills everyone now. I love this part. This whole trailer is so funny. Like just zooming in on his butt now. Hideo Kojima's back! Designed, produced, directed. No replacement for Hideo. 4. But wait! A mask! It's Raiden! No place for Snake? Oh, this is another such a cool reference. Okay, so here's Raiden again, main character. Guess who this is supposed to be? So this is an insane Splinter Cell reference. Lots of people would keep comparing Splinter Cell and Metal Gear Solid to each other because that was another stealth action game that was primarily on Xbox, although it did come out on PlayStation later. So now these guys are running ahead. It's so campy and cheesy. Raiden is just thrown off. New place for hide and seek. Next platform for Hideo and Seeds. Okay. So this is Solid Snake in MGS4. And it's coming out on the PlayStation 3. And so the video's over, but... And a lot of these cast members, we've been seeing their names in MGS 1, 2, and 3 as well. Raiden still comes out for PlayStation 3. Yeah, let's go. Ding! So what does this mean? Are we going to have another dual protagonist thing? Who knows? But this is like the first announcement of Metal Gear Solid 4 taking place at E3 2005. Kind and chill dude. So why did Snake save Ocelot? His explanation that he had given back then with like, so, and Snake saved Ocelot multiple times. The first was when he fired that RPG, which my take on it has always been that it wasn't just that they were going the same way, but he also wanted to protect Ocelot. And furthermore, in that first meeting where Snake, Eva, and Ocelot see each other, Eva was about to shoot Ocelot after, completely beating him up. But then Snake pushed his hand away and said, hey, don't shoot him. And he's like, why? His only reasoning was that he's still young. Somehow there was like this birth of a bromance in that game. I think maybe it was just instinct on Snake's part. But yeah, that's the only answer that I really have. It's very like Naruto Sasuke-esque, two people just trying to one-up each other. And even by the end of that, like first Ocelot gets his ass beat and then somehow he learns enough judo that or CQC that he can go trade blow for blow with Solid Snake by the end of it. So that's the best explanation I can give, Kanki. But yeah, so coming back to our humorous intro, Seinfeld intro starts is very, very appropriate. Cool. So this is E3 2005. Now we next move to within the same year, TGS 2005. So it does feel like I was saying that, oh, maybe they had zero work done on MGS3. It's possible that, again, because Kojima is a Japanese developer, he wanted to have something more substantial for Tokyo Game Show, because Tokyo's in Japan. But he still he's always reported having a very soft corner in his heart for E3. But let's dive into this next trailer. Break time. Hey! Thank you so much, Luffy. Alright, let's continue with the first trailer for Guns of the Patriots. Again, apologies if these graphics do not look great and stuff looks blown out. Trust me, we're going to see all of this in the actual game. Okay, so FPS, forget pre-rendered stuff. So Kojima has always been a big believer in always using real-time rendered trailers and footage, and especially around this time to coincide with the launch of the consoles, there was a lot of like trailers coming out that were not actual gameplay at all. They made it seem like as if, I don't know, it was like a Pixar level animated movie, and then when the other games came out, they did not match up. Also, this is him playing with audience expectations like, oh, is the next Metal Gear Solid going to be a first-person shooter? That's so much more popular in the market now, especially with like Halo and stuff. So here we are. format, PlayStation scene. So just play like just FPS wordplay. Now look at that. There's a figure in black running away, and whoever we are playing as, we spotted them. So we try going after him, but there's somehow nobody here. Finally, a policy switch, and we get CQC'd by the actual protagonist of this game. CQC is back in MGS4. This is no FPS, this is MGS. And here he is in all his old ass glory. MGS for TGS on PlayStation 3. So I can't tell you the number of times there's some trailers of MGS that I just kept rewatching over and over again. This is one of them. So again, this is another clear indicator that the CQC mechanics of MGS3 are back. With the way he holds the knife. X years since Big Shell. So it's clearly a sequel to MGS2, but they're not specifying that. Also, this game sort of released in the backdrop of the second Iraq War. So a battlefield you can find anywhere, anytime. It has a lot of commentary on the state of perpetual war the world has been in, but like you had the Gulf War in 91, the Iraq War, and now here we are with the Iran War. An old man exhausted of battle, so he's confirming that he's Snake. Also, he has an eye patch, but it seems to be a bit more technologically advanced. Here he is with his cigarette. New enemy created in battle. Wasn't his eye patch on the other side? Good question, Kanki. So observant. Which Snake is this? Who is this guy in front of us? So you can see like bipedal robots have become commonplace in the army. Might not be fair to call these as Metal Gear level because we don't know if they're nuclear capable or not, but it's somewhat in the future enough that alongside armored personnel carriers you have possibly unmanned robots like this one. A quick second. That's why smoking is bad for you, kids. The existence of solid snake and liquidous snake implies there's a gassy snake. That's what you think, Kanki. There really is a third snake, and that guy was named Solidus. And he was supposed to represent the perfect balance of solid and liquid. So I forget what the definition of Solidus is again. I should look it up later. Is he the villain? Starts with... Oh, well, that's no fun. That is true. Villain name starts with... Oh, Ocelot. Oh, this guy is not Ocelot. I can confirm that much for you. But funnily enough, Luffy, you're right about the O. Also, I don't know if you guys caught it on his eye patch. It said that his name is the Solid Eye System. Thanks for the fart, Luffy. So this is another indicator of the game to a person in the audience that, oh, we're going to have some augmented reality elements. To some extent, we're going to have a mini map or a radar or something, as well as something that indicates how many bullets are in our gun. I got Purazu's Perfect Essence first try. Oh! Hey, congrats, Coldblood! Now you continue. Seems like you continue to have more luck in Enfield than Azu at the very least. Who? Snake, it's me.
待たせたね。今度こそ僕の出番だ。
今どこにいる？
もち安全なところ。
これ遠隔操縦か？
うん。歩行制御はセルプロセッサだよ。
A radar that Vegeta had and said it's over 9K. Yeah, you're not wrong, Luffy. Ooh, Typhoeus too, Azu. Nice work, Coldblood.
囲まれてる。
そうだね。
Otacon, we're surrounded. Any ideas? Can you lend me a hand?
突破するしかない。
Snake, you'd better get moving. So... Hydrate! Oh, thank you, Mrs. Blue. There was actually a re-release for this. Oh, look at that. So many... so, despite this trailer... I don't know how real-time versus pre-rendered it is, but you know that there's going to be a robot remotely helping you out. They're going to help you with recovering ammunition, which is going to be scarce on the battlefield, which is very common for a Metal Gear Solid game. You're going to be able to modify your weapon depending on your preferences, if you want a grenade launcher or perhaps something else. So lots of... these are the kinds of tidbits that game journalists would pick up on as they analyze the trailer. Didn't you quit smoking? Nah, just found a light.
まさにそこは火種の真っ只中だからね。行くぞ。
No place to hide.
Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots.
Oh man, that's so cool. Okay, so this is... So he's asking Otacon, what's a cell processor? It's a revolutionary high-speed multi-core architecture chip. So this is... so for the longest time, Metal Gear Solid was largely exclusive to Sony's PlayStation. If there was a release on Xbox, it happened way later. So this is them kind of glazing over Sony and their partnership that they had. So those rubber ducks are trying to show off how many different elements the cell processor can, or a PS3 can easily handle on screen at once. Variety of operations, not just military. Is it really necessary to bring it to the battlefield? Oh, so I think this is a snippet of the Killzone 2 trailer, another first-person shooter game. Yeah, it's Killzone 2 for sure. The copyright is even mentioned here, although it's pretty garbled. Let me show you what it can do. Hey Snake, what do you think about the new operation? Gear up to PS3 platform. I love seeing Otacon's excitement. Yeah, so that's our first look at MGS. It's a huge departure graphically from what we had come to see in MGS 2 and 3. Should really pre-farm. Own it, bro. You're a 5-star. Already maxed. Okay. Does Mrs. Blue eat chips? Was your wife on stream once, Blue? No, she's never appeared on stream. She's always been on chat. And Kanki, yeah, Mrs. Blue loves chips. I think we usually, the ones that she enjoys the most are the Lay's blue colored magic masala ones. But, she's more than happy to sample all the different chips that I buy and experiment with. Usually, though, some of the flavors that I get, she ends up not really liking so much. Hey, I like chips too. Who doesn't, Luffy? We were just talking about snacks yesterday, so that's why this came up. Cool. So I'll just leave this over here instead of closing it. Our next one is a year later, which is TGS 2006, E3 2007. TGS 2007, I cannot show you because this just goes too much into spoilers, so we'll have to save it for later. But okay. And let me double check. Why did I skip the E306 trailer? Is it just not available? E3 2007, TGS 2006. Oh, okay, yeah, it just wasn't available. Maybe they skipped it that year, I'm not too sure. Or they might have shown the same trailer from the previous year, but with English voice acting. Okay, TGS 2006, 6.5 minutes, let's go. Yeah, she doesn't like being on stream, or she just hates our unhinged asses. No, she's just very, very shy, cold blood. She's extremely paranoid about accidentally saying the wrong thing, so she prefers to just lurk, hang out in the shadows, um, and not embarrass me. I tried suggesting to her to be there in chat. It's totally fine, but it's okay. She prefers to be more of a silent supporter, which I'm grateful for. Sometimes she just texts me in the middle, in between my streams, and then she says something very sweet, and that makes me cry a little. I like orange the best. Is that the chili lemon one, Luffy? Hope Azu is good. You ever eat bhakri? Yeah, pitla bhakri, right? Like it's a specific type of roti. Yeah, I've had it. I forget what it's made of, but for whatever reason, we always defer to having chapati. Blue is so sweet. True. Thank you, Amy. All right, Chad. We have ads starting in a few seconds. So I think instead of diving into this, let's just run the ads. That'll give me a chance to be a little bit more organized as well. And make sure I'm not missing out on too much. And it'll give me a sense of what to tell you guys about in case if I do miss out on something. Okay, so TGS 2006, E307, that's also a big departure forward. I think it okay, this one was incredibly cool. And how long was this? E3 2007. I feel like there was one particular trailer that was like over 10 minutes long, and it was so cool. People just like, it was set up on a kiosk once upon a time, and there was like a crowd just standing there 24/7 watching and rewatching this like 8-10 minutes of footage or something, because it was just an incredibly cool and well cut trailer. Okay, how about I try search? So while we're waiting for ads to finish, I can keep I can just double check and see if I'm missing out on anything. 4K AI upscale. So let me duplicate this one. MGS 4E3 2006. Okay. There's a teaser over here, 1080p highest quality ever. Oh, this is the 15-minute trailer. Okay. It's Japanese, probably didn't have English voices done by this point. Cool. We should try and check this out. There seem to be a mix of different E3 2006 ones with various durations. So let's see what we can find. Maybe instead of TGS 2006, we can check out these E3 ones. All right, catching up with chat. I get it, Blue. If she doesn't want to, that's fine. I thought she might not like all the 6 7s and crazy bullshit. Nah. She's very happy to see that. Yesterday she was texting me asking, "Hey, what's gooning? I don't know what it means." And then I had to explain to her, and she's like, "Oh my god." Motorbiking the ass. Mrs. Blue loves me the most. Oh yeah, of course she does, Amy. Hope she was Miss. My wife is also very happy that Azu gifted her a sub as well. Which makes me think, oh man, my wife doesn't have this, like she doesn't have access to my animated emotes. I just realized that. Hope as super fast, I fears, Mrs. Blue's learning, ha 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 ha. Okay. Alright, so we're almost done in 30 seconds. So I can go ahead and start with one of these. I'll start with the longest one just to get a sense of how it looks. Oh, this is it. Fuck, why does this quality have to be shit? This is my favorite trailer. This is the one that I spent so much time watching. Why are there so many different E3 2006s? It's crazy. Okay, chat. Let's just bear with it. I'll make this a bit smaller. Okay. If you guys need me to read out the subtitles, just let me know. Do better, Blue. Give your wife at least. Yeah, you're right. I only just realized it.
他国への軍事介入が緩和され、傭兵派遣会社の台頭が始まった。今や世界の軍備は傭兵派遣事業を含む軍事請負企業 PMC に大きく依存している。もはや PMC は世界にとって脅威となりつつある。アメリカは世界に武力を輸出しすぎた。ツケが回ってきたんだ。
わかりました。Okay, good.
その全兵力の合計は米軍にも匹敵する勢いだ。我々の調査によれば最大手の PMC5 社がダミー会社を通じてたった一社のマザーカンパニーによって運営されている。
This particular soundtrack that you're listening to.
そのマザーカンパニーが
アウターヘブン。
Outer Heaven.
戦士が唯一生の充足を得られる世界。
So, to clarify, Kanki, the character we played as in Metal Gear Solid 3 was named Naked Snake, who eventually goes on to earn the title of Big Boss. Now, that game takes place in the 60s. Over the course of multiple decades, firstly, clones are made of him, and we play as one of his clones in MGS1 and partway through MGS2, named Solid Snake. Additionally, Big Boss turns into an overarching villain figure in the series. Like, our task in MGS1 and MGS2 is to literally kill our dad, because he is fueling the need for war around the world by establishing this concept of outer heaven, which is where war is perpetually happening in order to ensure that soldiers will always have a place in a world like that. Outer Heaven was like a paramilitary organization that Big Boss had established, and Solid Snake was tasked with defeating that, as well as the Metal Gears that Big Boss had at that point in time. So this game, we are playing as Solid Snake. The guy who you saw, who's a super old figure, is the same guy we played as in MGS1 and MGS2, because these clones were made with the intention of them having an early expiry date. They were designed to age quickly so that they don't go out of control. So that's the whole background. Sounds so sad. It's like grieving. You're absolutely right, Amy. So Kojima said that in this particular opening and this song, he asked a composer to make him a song that would make him cry. And I think even the lyrics are, I don't know what they are, but what language they are, but I think it's somewhere Middle Eastern, which matches the setting of this game. So that's what Outer Heaven is, the one world in which soldiers will always have a place. I love this trailer. 15 minutes of footage, man. It's crazy.
国家や思想のためではない。利益や民族のためでもない。金で雇われた傭兵部隊と作られた無人兵器が果てしない代理戦争を繰り
I
返
can't
す。
tell you how many times I listened to these words and read them over and over again.
合理的な痛みのないビジネスへと変貌した。
War has become a well-oiled business
戦
transaction.
争は変わった。ID 登録された兵士たちは ID 登録された武器を持ち ID 登録された兵器を使う。体内のナノマシンが彼らの能力を助長し管理する。遺伝子の制御、情報の制御、
Emotion
感情の制
control.
御、戦場の制御、
Battlefield control.
全ては監視され統制されている。戦争は変わった。時代は抑止から制御へと移行し、大量破壊兵器によるカタストローフは回避され、
Deterrence was what we spoke about in Metal Gear Solid 3.
歴史のコントロールをも可能にした。戦争は変わった。戦場が制御管理されたとき、
Love this line.
戦争は普遍のものとなった。
When the battlefield is under total control, war becomes routine. Free PTSD for everyone. What the fuck? Okay, hang on. Free PTSD for everyone is Big Boss's plan. Yeah, basically, my net is sucking ass. Shiro, don't worry. This is bad quality. Like, it's a video from 2006, so don't worry about it. Welcome in, Mute. I can't believe your first action in my chat is to mute Coldblood. Okay, Mute, you're a dead man. All right, sorry, Coldblood. I have to. They disagreed with me on Azu stream. War is war. Great. The conflicts on Azu stream are spilling over into my chat. It seems appropriate somehow, given the nature of the game we are examining. Let's hope. I hope I do this correctly. Okay. All right, Coldblood. 300 seconds. Right, I just have to hit enter. Ta-da! Okay, Mute, you're a dead man. I didn't even know. Alright. But welcome in. Shout out to Mute. My guy streams a variety of different multiplayer games and is a delight to follow. He's also participating in a Dead by Daylight tournament that's happening super soon. So do give him a follow. 5 minutes? Yeah, that's a redeem, Kanki. I specifically set it to 5 minutes. Oh, by the way, I have the timeout redeem if you ever want to continue War and Blue isn't streaming. What the fuck? You playing new update on Witcher? I might try that. Absolutely, Mute. So it's releasing at the end of next month, so I thought I might, and I haven't finished the Blood and Wine expansion yet, so I might play a little bit of that at the end of September. I'll take 10 if somebody wants me timed out. Good to know, Kanki. Okay, let's resume this depressing ass amazing trailer. But it can... Yeah, okay, I'll shut up.
かつてビッグボスが唱えていた理想郷を実現させるつもりだ。
To be 100% clear, by the events of this game, Big Boss is dead. We have killed him twice in games that I have not even played. So other people are carrying on Big Boss's vision. In Metal Gear Solid 1, that was Liquid Snake's goal. So he's our clone brother, and to spite his old man, he wanted to prove that he could be more successful than Big Boss at establishing Outer Heaven.
運命という束縛から解放される。兄弟。
This is Ocelot speaking right now. This particular line, he plans to fan the flames of war even higher. This is our kernel from MGS1 and the AI construct in
唱え
MGS2.
ていた理想郷を実現させるつもりだろうな。
We are released from the bonds of fate. This is Ocelot speaking.
という束縛から解放される。兄弟、
Brother, we are free. And this is what the
PMC がそこまで軍備を整えるのを見逃していたのか。
PMC や軍には完璧な管理制御システムが導入されている。
This is Meryl from MGS1 speaking.
兵士の体内にナノマシンがある限り、彼らはクライアントに銃口を向けることさえ許されない。
Here's old Snake at an unmarked grave. And if you remember, MGS3 ended this way with Naked Snake standing at the grave of Big Boss. Is this Eva? No. The woman who was speaking is Meryl. She is the daughter of that colonel I just mentioned a little while back. So she was Solid Snake's like de facto partner in MGS1. So at the end of that game, you literally ride off into the sunset with her on your back, like behind, she's riding with you on a snowmobile through the outskirts of Alaska. We don't know what happens to her in MGS2, but we can assume she makes a reappearance in MGS4.
Snake, 急いでくれ。
So that's how babies are
顔が
made.
お待ちだ。
Taicho!
ネーク、
Taicho?
大佐、
Taisa! Colonel!
その呼び方はよしてくれ。奴の居場所が分かった。中東だ。
So this whole scene is a prequel to what we saw with Snake landing in the Middle East
今奴を止めなければ。
and the rebel forces getting slaughtered by the PMC.
ああ。リキッドが動き出した。
Liquid.
リキッドはその強大な軍隊を率いて
強大な軍隊。
武装蜂起の準備を進めている。
ナオミ、教えてくれ。
So
体はいつまで持つ。
Naomi was a doctor who was supporting us in Metal Gear Solid 1. So Kanki, again, Naomi is separate from paramedic. But she's the one who injected us with something at the start of that game.
体内のあらゆる場所で老化が始まっている。常人ならもう立ち上がることもできないはず。もってあと半年。
6 months.
それがあなたの命。
Sorry guys, I know somehow this is a video that's playing as a slideshow. But fortunately this same scene does repeat itself in the base game. It's like he's smiling for the audience. Yeah, they're really flexible now. So Snake is cornered. What does a cornered snake do? You'd assume he hides in the cardboard box, right? Which, funnily enough, even the cardboard box has no place to hide. So they found this cigarette that Snake had left behind. They know he's nearby. They throw it somewhere. And there's a bunch of exploded watermelons. Ah! Hang on, Coldblood, I'll get to you. So this unveils a new aspect of Metal Gear Solid's gameplay. So in 3, we were manually switching camouflage. In this game, we have a special suit that does it automatically. It said no place for Hideo. Yeah. So this establishes the tone of the game, the tension, the setting, and this particular
今
moment.
すぐ死ぬわけじゃない。
違う、相手が悪すぎる。倒せるような相手じゃなかったんだ。
So Naomi Hunter's back. This scene
罪は
doesn't
当人
happen
が
in the
償うべ
game.
き。これだけは次の世代へ委ねるわけにはいかない。罪を未来に残してはいけない。
誰にも奴を止めることはできない。愛国者たちが関与している。世界を救えるのは君たちしかいない。
So here's Meryl.
ラリルレロって何のこと？
Rarirurero.
私たちは新生フォックスハウンドよ。
Ham Emmerich, Otacon.
終わらせよう、スネーク。これが僕らの最後の戦いになる。
Saigo no Tatakai.
すべての罰を僕らが受けるべきだ。
I remember reading the word onus and having to look it up in a dictionary. Liquid Ocelot is his name now.
アベル殺しでイブに追放されたのはお前の方だ。身内を殺した後はどうする？罪を受け入れて自分を葬るか。
So, Kanki, remember the young guy Ocelot? This is him now. There's too much lore to explain, but he's also super old. And Coldblood, to answer your question, right? Like, for me, the selfish reason is that this is my trip down memory lane that I'm excited to kind of share with you all. As I'm going through it, I'm like kind of being reminded of being back in like 04, 05, 06, being done with Metal Gear Solid 3 and waiting for the new game to release. Blue wants to stall. No, it's not just that. But it's really special for me to get to re-experience this and that nostalgia, right? Like, what was the best thing that came out of Gamescom? It was an update for a game that had released like 15 years prior, right? There's something just very different about... There are special games coming out right now, absolutely. But is there anything releasing right now that's that gives you that same feeling and anticipation that a Kojima game might give you. We have GTA 6 releasing very soon. Great, but this trailer in particular is just mega spoilers for what we'll see today. Yes, yeah, that is valid also. For what it's worth, most of what's being covered here is really, I think, within the first act of the game. There are other trailers that I'm specifically skipping because it's going to cover stuff that happens in much later sections of the game. So I'm not going to go through all the trailers, but just the ones that for me in the past were very, very special and funny, and I don't know, just an opportunity to appreciate Kojima's style in a nutshell. Additionally, I think with the way that I stream and what my timings are, I know that there's some folks in the audience right now who probably aren't going to be there watching me streaming the sections of the game that are in this, some of the sections of the game that are in this trailer. So at least for some portion of the audience who's watching right now, my hope is that it's okay if you don't catch the entire game. At the very least, you get to perhaps experience what the vibe of this game is like, and maybe to some extent understand what's so special and unique about a Kojima game, and what separates them. So that's my thought process behind indulging in this sort of stuff rather than diving into the game, right? It's like that saying of there's just some stories and games that you can never experience playing for the first time again. At least tell me for what I had to... Okay, all right. that's you and me to deal with. Enjoying hearing the background of this game, never played it, just know about parts of the games. Yeah, so I'm glad to know that like this is beneficial for Kanki. I'm happy to explain because like the story of this guy is just freaking nuts. But perhaps once we get to the game, I can touch on it in more detail. And why his name has changed. Okay, and here's Solid Snake, who has now become Old Snake.
戦争は変わった。一つの時代が終わり、俺たちの戦争は終わった。だが、俺にはまだやらなければならないことが残っている。最後に課せられた罰は、俺の遺伝子、ミームをこの世から抹消すること。
Incredibly fucked up thing to see in the trailer for a game.
それが俺に残された最後のミッション。
That's the trailer for MGS4.
語り伝えられないものがある。伝えてはいけないことがある。
Some legends are meant to die. Some bloodlines must come to an end. Oh, right, of course. So, okay, sorry. Going back a second. Remember we saw in the earlier trailer that Raiden was going to be in this game? He sat on that chair. This is Raiden now. Razi, welcome in. We're just watching some trailers right now for a game I'm gonna play in a little bit. Just slice one of these geckos in half with a sword. His sword flipped up in the air. He catches it with his foot. And he does this to slice up a bunch of Metal Gears. And that's Raiden for you. He's our new cyborg ninja.
スネーク、今度は俺が守る。
Raiden's return. Coming 2006? 2008? No, 2007. This. So that little gag is particularly funny that because like the game actually ended up coming in 2008. It ended up getting a bit delayed. Whew, okay. So look, I do have other trailers that I had seen that I had liked a lot. But to Coldblood's point, he is right. These are largely cutscenes that we're going to see in a little bit. So I don't think it's necessary for us to check out a lot of them. Because this initial set was what really hit for me. And these were the trailers that I kept watching and rewatching over and over again. I hope. And that unveiling of Raiden was meant to be like a specific point that Kojima, like in an interview, he said that he wants to make Raiden as cool as possible because people hated him so much in MGS2. He's such a badass. It's actually so dumb that they move for no reason. So Coldblood, that the explanation that was given in an interview was that those sort of mini Metal Gears make a range of different noises. They chirp like cicadas in summer. They make cow-like, animal-like noises. The explanation for that was to sort of make the soldiers, like to sow seeds of confusion among the soldiers and make them, instead of know that, oh, hey, there's like a gigantic robot coming to kill you. Instead, it is like, oh, why are cicadas chirping right now? This is so strange. I'm not saying it's a sensible reason, but that was their thought process. Now, let me give Grazi a shout out. Grazi is an incredibly fun and chill streamer to hang out with and spend time with. They usually are playing Valheim, but recently they were playing Big Walk as well with their family. They're my go-to person to raid out to at the end of a stream because they're just so warm and friendly. Get ready for cutscenes for hours. Yeah, this game has like the largest cutscene to actual gameplay ratio. Big Walkheim, yeah. Cool. So I can go ahead and keep this back where it's supposed to be. So give me a quick second, chat. Now I'm pretty sure at this point my PlayStation has switched off. So let me switch screens while I get stuff set up again. And to reiterate, chat, in case you're going to be continuing to hang out with us for past the next 2 hours or so, I set up a sort of pseudo dual PC system in order to stream the Netflix presentation of GTA 6, which is going to be at like 12:30 my time, which will be in about 2 hours and 15 minutes. I have an alarm set to go at midnight my time in order to stop playing and switch over to that setup. So I hope you all are excited for that. And just letting you know, in case if you happen to be awake at that time. Don't tell Azu, but he's stinky and stupid. Oh, hey, Azu. I told my therapist you said that, Blue. Oh my God, Grazi. I'm so glad you shared that. Aw. And I mean every word of it, honestly. There's so many different streamers on Twitch, and I'm really glad that people are like you are out there for me to hand over my audience to at the end of like a particularly long stream as well. So Abhay is here as well. You're super excited. Me too, bro. I am so looking forward to this. Cool. Now I think I can switch screens. PS5, PS5. Okay, here we go. So, like I mentioned before, this is a song that would play anytime I'd highlight this game on my PS3 as well. So I'm glad they carried that over. All right, let's begin. Oh, right, I'm too hyped for that. Probably too late, so I'm watching the VOD. I got to go now. Need my sleep. Sounds good, Amy. And Amy, thank you so much for stopping by. Take care and bye-bye. Yeah, no worries, Hazu. Like, you might have access to my VOD. I don't know. Like, yeah, this artwork also matches the cover of Metal Gear Solid 4, by the way. It's just, imagine you walk into a game store and all you see is old Snake's old ass face. Cool. So I'll dive into this in a quick second. But yeah, oh, Abhay, congrats on the 15 stream streak. Much appreciated. See you, Azu. So as what I was saying about the VOD was that hopefully it is available for you to watch it. Worst case scenario, you'll be able to directly, if you have Netflix, you can see GTA 6 there, or you can watch it on YouTube as well. The official word from 2K was that they're not going to have a problem with people reacting to the content, but you never know, right? Cool. So I did check the download section. I don't have like a 4K pack to get, so that's good. I think options wise we don't have a ton to worry about here, but let me double check. This is all fine. There's a screenplay which is very cool. You can read through the entire script. The master book we've seen before. This sort of summarizes every like Kojima's style and what separates the Metal Gear franchise. Now specifically for Kanki, this database here is so useful. It basically just explains everything in the Metal Gear Solid franchise up to MGS4. And this had also released originally together with MGS4 back on the PS3. So if you have questions about anything, and it's filled with amazing Yoji Shinkawa art, it's so cool. But let's say you want to you open up the encyclopedia, go to people, you want to know who the hell Adam is and what his whole deal was. It's all explained here in this text, which is honestly helpful. Like, it's nice that this game has its own internal wiki. And you can click stuff. The KGB man calling himself Adam was in reality Adamska Ocelot, who was simultaneously spying for both the Soviet KGB and the American CIA, which, again, insane. So, I have a whole story about this database, but maybe I'll get into it later. It's just pretty crazy. We have a timeline here as well. Patriots living in Boston formed the Sons of Liberty back in 1773. So, like, because so much of this game, so much of the lore is even delivered in codec conversations, that if you're standing in a particular location and you talk to a specific person multiple times, you might get some bit of lore that tells you that, oh, by the way, Revolver Ocelot is the son of the boss and the Sorrow. Not Big Boss, the boss, the woman who we killed in the last game. So yeah, the database like this really helps. Okay, here's the online manual. All right, I had like one really cool piece of art that I wanted to show you guys. Maybe I'll save that for another stream. This sort of, oh, okay, no, this is a different thing. Does it have it anywhere? Probably not. Okay, I'll come to it later. Okay, game selection. There's a really cool piece of art associated with... I have so many memories of this game and its marketing. I'll share it all with you guys in subsequent streams. So, yeah, today's stream anyway is going to be a little short. I'll probably have less than 2 hours to play this before I have to switch over to GTA 6. But I'm okay with that. Just so you guys know, I'm going to play through this game very, very slowly. Because I haven't gotten a chance to experience this in like, I don't know. When is the first? It's been at least a decade, if not more, in my case. Okay, so for those of you who are watching the end of MGS 3, here's Old Snake standing at a grave. The grave that he's currently blocking says "in memory of a Patriot," so that's actually the boss's grave. But the one he's standing in front of says "a hero forever loyal to the flames of war rests in outer heaven." So I think that's supposed to be Big Boss. So Snake is here paying his respects to his father and the boss, a person he never met. Does Ocelot come from Operation Snake Eater? Yeah, I guess. So we're just gonna take a second to pause on this screen. I'm sure I'm not leaving. Okay, I'm tempted now. We will miss you. I know what you're about to do. Don't. Bye-bye, Azu. Them making an announcement right after all the leaks is a smart strategy. Yeah. Kudos to Take-Two for doing that. Sorry, it was funny. Thanks for doing this. Azu can't ever catch a break. I'm innocent. Oh no, less than 2 hours of cutscenes. Basically, yeah. Ocelot. This felt like the end of MGS, but then MGS 5 was forced to be made. I don't think so, Cold Blood, because there's still a big gap narratively between why and how Big Boss went from being the kind of character he was to ultimately becoming a villain in the world of Metal Gear Solid, right? Okay, so Snake is in a graveyard, standing in front of a grave, testing a gun, and he's getting onto his knees. So that scene from the trailer wasn't a fake out. And the first, like, I didn't even realize this the first time I played this game, which is crazy. And then it fades to black. So, to your point, Coldblood, I think MGS4 was more the conclusion of Solid Snake's story. Oh, right. So, this is meant to be an advertisement for the different private military companies in Metal Gear Solid. So weird, so insane. So this is meant to be a French PMC called Pièvre Armement. Yeah, okay. Because sex sells, am I right? Yeah, basically, right? It's so weird to see what would usually be like a perfume advertisement for a private military corporation, but that's how normalized war has become in this world. I did mess around with the settings earlier, right? For some reason this didn't get saved. Why? Cutscene. Okay, cutscene subtitles are on. In-game subtitles are on. In-game music is on. That's fine. Voice volume. Okay. Cool. Let me go back. Options. And, Okay, this has been saved. Photo album. Virtual range. Oh, right. This was the manual I think I'd wanted to show. Never mind. God damn it. I don't know what I'm showing. Extras. Right. I got some camouflage for pre-ordering this game. I have a no place to hide cardboard box camo and a gold camo because I have the Master Collection Volume 1. Okay, no more stalling. Time to begin. Unless we see... No, okay. New game. Oh, mission briefing? No save data. Okay, let's go. I think that'll get covered later. So Liquid Easy for players who aren't good at action games. Ah, this is Azu's difficulty level. Perfect. Naked Normal for players who don't like it too easy. Solid Normal for players who are skilled at action games. This is a normal setting for Europe and North America. Big Boss Hard for players who want to test their limits. I'll go with the Solid Normal difficulty. And here's another advertisement. Slim Teresa.
Come on, that's it. This is what it is, right here. Dude, dog it out. Keep on punching.
Now, the breakthrough recruit workout was created by the drill sergeant when he was in boot camp, sweating off pounds and
Get
building muscle.
dopamine.
Call now, and this one-of-a-kind weight loss program can be yours.
Beautiful people looking really good.
Tuning techniques perfect for every body type.
Oh, and if you press R1, you can literally change the channel. So here's a channel called Hideo 1, Hideo 2. Here's a chef.
Oh, yes. To the whole family.
It's so weird and unsettling.
You have a significant other that you want to impress. Ladies, are you paying attention? You know what they say about a man's stomach. Well, better yet.
So
Why don't you just click
this is sort of referencing, I guess, the cooking in MGS3, cooking
wait another minute.
in inverted commas. Another channel has this happening. I can't pause any of this. So as I'm skipping through the channels, things are progressing.
Oh, I doubt that.
Oh gosh.
There's a game show happening.
Weather, traffic reports. Actually,
Famed Hollywood talent David Hayter gets a third degree and spills all in this exclusive.
What drives you? What are your dreams?
And he's wearing the solid eye thing as
I
well.
have to say, my dream
Let
project.
your dreams drive you.
A message of hope to today's young people from David Hayter.
I never actually said that.
It's such a weird way to open this game. Another first-person shooter. Lol, poor Azu. Azu wouldn't even play the game. What do you mean? I think I catch a random stray at a rate of once per 30 minutes. I'm here to be Blue's personal punching bag. It's okay. Never a shot in the dark. Okay, here we go. Also, did I miss something in chat? See ya, Azu. We will miss you. Did one of you try to ban Azu and I completely missed that? Do let me know. I'm happy to make sure that your redeems are upheld. Which PMC was that one? I thought I saw a picture of a raven there. That's why I'm sneezing a lot. Sure. Good one, Azu. Oh, Azu, I have the perfect thing for you. Ah, crap. This is going to be embarrassing. Is it a new one? Oh, there you go. I specifically set that up so that somebody laughs at Azu's jokes. In case it's not me. Yeah, Azu, because your jokes are funny. I think Cold Blood would ban me a long time ago if it's not on a cooldown. Rini! Oh my god! Welcome in, everybody! Hi, Cloudy Rini. Hi, Billy Billiamson. Oh my god, so nice to see all of you. So many people. I'm saying for a 15k redeem. Oh, Billy followed. Yay, thank you so much. Super appreciate all of you guys for stopping by. Welcome in. If you had to raid and run and get some after stream care, totally understand. But if you'd like to hang out with me for a little bit, let me tell you, my name is Blue Keeper. I'm here to help you keep your blues away. I spent a lot of my time consuming media, hanging out in Twitch streams, and all of those have served to cheer me up, and I'm having a rough time. And me streaming is my way of giving back to all the people out there who might be going through a tough time as well. I've been playing video games for like 3 decades, I guess. And hopefully, if my love for video games and me sharing that with you all can help you get through a rough day, or maybe you have me on in the background while you're getting through some boring, mindless chore, then I feel like that's a job well done for me. So, welcome in. I'm a variety streamer. I like playing a big mix of various games. Usually you'll find me playing action RPGs, Hades 2, Witcher 3. I'm also a big MCU fan. I finished the Marvel Spider-Man 2 recently because brand new day was coming out. And right now I'm working my way through the Metal Gear Solid franchise. Chat will tell you I played MGS1, MGS2, I did a 7-hour stream yesterday to finish MGS3 in time to play MGS4 on the date of its re-release. For the first time, this game that is exclusive to the PlayStation 3 is now out on the PS5 and at least another console that's not the freaking PS3. So welcome in, and for what it's worth, I'm going to be streaming for the next roughly 2 hours or so, and then I'll be ending the stream and resuming once more to check out GTA 6, the extended look that's releasing on Netflix. So stay tuned, come hang out, share what game you're hyped for in chat. And yeah, let's have some fun together. Let me also give a shout out to Cloudy. Thank you so much, Cloudy, once again for raiding. I super appreciate it. I think I first met Cloudy in, or Rini in Azu's stream when he was playing NTE, if I'm not wrong. And yeah, I always see Rini playing a mix of different games. I think they're usually gacha, but it looks like you're playing Berry, which is kind of hard for me to pronounce. What's that about? Azu stream. Yeah. I totally remember that. And Azu like does give Rini a lot of shout outs as well. So it's fun to see Rini's clips from there. Really appreciate you, Rini, and all of your community stopping by. I'm so glad you're here. It's a trippy looking game. I'll be sure to check that out the next time Rini is streaming it. In case you guys like what you see, you want to keep in touch, following me on Twitch is a great way to do that. You can come join us on Discord. We love talking about the MCU and any games that you're excited about. But yeah, welcome in everybody. I think we got a couple of follows. Can I? Ooh. Thank you, Billy Williamson and Phoebos, for giving me a follow. Super happy to have you all here. I'm just about to start with MGS4, so you luckily haven't missed out on anything aside from a couple of weird videos. And Kanki, like, yeah, the octopus one was Piebra Armament. This one was something Raven. I'm not too sure, but I think their names will be summarized later on. In the not too distant future, on a tired battlefield, war has become routine. So for those of you who didn't like the Japanese language that we heard earlier in the trailers, now we get to hear it in English. But with like much better fidelity. Holy shit, look at how sharp all that is. Patrick Zimmerman, Jennifer Hale. Man, if you played Mass Effect, you know who Jennifer Hale is. Christopher Randolph is Emmerich or Otacon. I think Debbie May is Meryl and Paul Eading is the Colonel. Quinton Flynn is Raiden. Carrie Payton voices a character we'll come to see soon named Rebin. And that's the extent of my casting knowledge. I usually prefer in Japanese that the original, but MGS dubs are legendary. Absolutely. I will be sure at some point, maybe in the next year or so, I'll probably replay through the entire trilogy in Japanese.
It's no longer about nations, ideologies, or ethnicity. It's an endless series of proxy battles fought by mercenaries and machines. War and its consumption of life has become a well-oiled machine. War has changed. ID tag soldiers carry ID
Tagged weapons. Use ID tag gear.
Nanomachines inside their bodies enhance and regulate their abilities. Genetic control, information control, emotion control, battlefield control. Everything is monitored and kept under control. War has changed. The age of deterrence has become the age of control. All in the name of averting catastrophe from weapons of mass destruction. And he who controls the battlefield controls history. War has changed. When the battlefield is under total control, war becomes routine.
I also have no idea, chat, if I can pause the cutscenes or not, so I may have to ignore chat for a little bit while cutscenes and codec conversations are happening. After the stream, I'll mess around with the controls to see what can or can't be done and test it out myself. His gun is jammed. Alright, here we are diving in. Oh my god, look at this. 60 FPS. Oh, this feels so good. Oh, okay, so instead of using R2 to change stuff, it's R1. Got it. And R2 is my CQC button. Okay, L2 is to aim, I guess. Triangle. Okay. Cookie redeemed 5th. Congrats on 5th. And we have our ration as well. Also, Grazi redeemed 4th, I think. So congrats to Grazi. Oh boy, we have a lot and we have a mission objective. Okay, let me catch up with chat for a quick second. I still don't know if Snake's voice was intended to be this stupid, but I love it. Yeah, so Snake always had a bit of a gravelly voice, but I think David Hayter, the actor, specifically tried to sound insanely gruff and gravelly to reflect his age. I have to assume it's intended because he's had roughly the same voice for like 4 games now, more or less. Is this a reference to Call of Duty's War Never Changes? I guess so. Around that time, it was like Call of Duty saying that, hey! Welcome in, Ella, another awesome community member and supporter of our channel. Chat, in case if you haven't followed Ella, do give her a follow. She's an incredible streamer, always here to brighten all of our days with her streams. She plays a mix of different gacha games. She is the Kraken of NTE. You can't call her a whale. She has everything unlocked. It's insane. She's also been playing Once Human lately, which looks very cool. If you're looking for a game with very cool looking skins, Once Human is definitely something worth checking out. So yeah, do give Ella a follow and welcome in. Thank you so much for coming to hang out. Yes, the cult leader. She also plays Cult of the Lamb. I think I am a member of her cult. Hopefully I'm still alive, but we let Ella share the update around that. Oh man, we have another ad starting in a few minutes. Sorry chat, I might have to end up playing through it though. Oh yeah, his voice has always been stupid. Yeah, basically. Okay, I'm not missing anything, right? But welcome in, Cookie. Oh, right, the war never changes thing. So the Call of Duty was saying that, and then, no, wait, was that Call of Duty or was that Fallout, Kanki? Because I feel like Fallout is the one that specifically would say war never changed. Maybe I'm confused now. Colgate is here. Welcome in, Cole. Thank you for stopping by. Once again, guys, based on the experience of MGS2 and MGS3, I usually am not able to pause cutscenes or codec conversations. So that's why it takes me a little time to catch up with chat. But welcome in Colgate, my favorite toothpaste streamer. Welcome in Kanki. Sorry, Cookie. Cookie and Kanki sound very similar. Actually, I know Colgate streams, so let me give her a shout out as well. Colgate is an awesomely talented streamer, so good with their artwork. Usually does some collab streams with folks like Zeb and other people who you may know. So do give Colgate a follow if you haven't already. Cookie Yo. Did anyone ever tell you that you're a sweet bundle of joy, Blue? If birds were to sing a song, it would echo your name in melody. I don't think anyone has specifically told me that in specifically those words, Cookie. So thank you so much for the kind words. I really, really appreciate it. Ella's here to brighten my day. Damn, I mean good. What? You're still alive? Oh, good. Yay, thank you, Ella. I'm so glad to hear that. Oh, Colgate was playing Minecraft recently. Very cool. I don't stream. You should... You're welcome, Kanki. All right. Maybe you should get back to streaming. All right. Okay. So we are here. If I want to look around in first person, interesting. Can I unequip this? Oh, wait. Oh. Hey, 6-7 Pinku, welcome in. All right. I spent so much time just goofing around that the game took control out of my hands. Yoji Shinkawa's back. Kojima and Murata are helping out with writing. Takabe. Fumito Miyauchi.
We're surrounded! Damn it, they've got us surrounded! We're being followed! Use the RPGs! Everyone, keep cool! Get a hold of you!
Okay, we are back. I think I'll avoid messing with the controls too much. Yeah, okay. I just have... just take a few steps and a cutscene plays. This game is going to be awesome, chat. 6-7! Hey, 6-7, Pinku! Sorry if you guys are dealing with ads. Run again. Have fun, everyone. I'll watch you out for the announcement later if I can't get back. Alright. Bye, Grazi.
Hit him hard! What?
So that's why they moo and chirp like cicadas. It's to distract the enemy. Cold blood. Hey, look at that! Stress 6-7! Hey! Snake stress was 6.7% for a brief second.
And try not to run into any geckos
Uh-oh.
on the way.
Okay, I need to adjust the camera sensitivity because it is too much. Toggle mode, camera controls. Can we turn that down a little bit? 3? Normal view movements. Wait, what? Okay, there you go. And controls, audio, video, subtitles are active. Cool. Menu color scheme. I can change the menu color scheme. Insane. Display size, pop-up window timing, 2 seconds. Okay. Okay. I can't fight at all. All I have is this knife, so I'm trying to avoid combat as much as possible. I can still roll with X, so that's good. I don't know if I'm supposed to be coming up here. Okay, these guys are over there. Oh shit.
Hear me, Snake? North. Go north.
Yeah, I'm trying to, but oh, I got an AK. Hey, an AK-102. Interesting. Ready with L2, fire with R2, triangle to use the sight. Okay, cool. Okay, continuing to head north. Ah! Okay, bye. Ow! That's not good. Yay, we made it. I got the email saying Azu followed, just in case. Yagrazi, yeah. Music is by Harry Gregson and somebody named Toda. So that's why, aside from the actiony music, we might get some more emotional sounds. But oh wait, Snake can't relax. Oh shit. Oh man, I missed the prompt. Sorry chat. Supposed to look up. The moving is kind of funny. Alright, and here's Snake's reveal. So he always has to take off a mask or something in these games. Here he took off his whole poncho. This looks so much better than the YouTube video we were looking at earlier. No place to hide again. Okay, this time the cigarette actually hits the hiding spot. This is so silly. It's like, why is there a box of watermelons in here? For some reason they take a dump, I guess. I don't know. Excuse me. So the opening theme was called the Love Theme. Hideo Kojima even wrote the lyrics to that. Even his ashtray is so cool. Again, chat, smoking is injurious to health. I feel like I have to mention that. Use designated tool. So he's checking to see if the gun is booby trapped in any way. In case you didn't know. Sure. Even the design of his interface is very reminiscent of the PS3. 3 days earlier. Alright, briefing time. So the colors are all desaturated. So if I tap X, I can flash back to moments earlier in the series. So that's good to know. If I press X or L2, nothing changes. So that color transition was very interesting. It's like maybe black and white to indicate the flashback and also to indicate Snake's focus / emotional state. And then the colors start coming in when Snake gets distracted.
Otacon, even the dead have ears.
Snake, we've got to go. You've got an old friend waiting for you.
Here's Christopher Randolph.
Otacon. The test results.
Proteome analysis was positive, but the mRNA analysis turned up negative. The wrinkled skin, the hardened arteries. Your early aging symptoms look like classic Werner syndrome. But none of the tests were able to pinpoint the cause.
So,
Well, judging by how rapidly the aging has progressed, I'd say
a year at best, right?
yeah. Snake, let's try another doctor.
It won't make any difference. I'm not an ordinary man to begin with. Not to mention Fox die.
Flashing back to MGS1 and all the people who died from Fox die.
But we don't know where Naomi is.
Naomi.
Ah, Snake.
Colonel.
Good to see you.
Well, I'm not a colonel anymore, Snake.
I figured the only place I'd see you dressed like that would be at your daughter's wedding. What are you doing these days?
Meryl is his
I'm
daughter.
working for an organization under the UN Security Council. The analysis and assessment staff of the PMC Oversight and Inspection Committee.
Yeah, I remember the resolution being passed a few years ago.
Snake, I came across some information in my work.
Huh?
We found him. In the Middle East.
What?
explain along the way. We've got to stop him. Now. Before it's too late.
Thank you, Cookie.
We found him.
Oh, fuck, sorry.
He's preparing to unleash
God damn
his
it.
insurrection. Liquid is lying in wait in a Middle Eastern war
Man,
zone.
I spit-taked water all over myself. Perfect timing, Cookie. I know it was unintentional, but so funny. That's a long straw, damn, isn't it? I mean, you think the straw is long? Look at how huge this bottle is. It's like bigger than my face. It's like a knockoff Stanley Cup. Okay, so that's the briefing.
Only 2 eggs today? Holidays must have taken a day off. 7, 8, 9, 2, 5, 9, 0, 3, 6, 0.
So one egg turned out well and the other turned out broken. Wait, I have the same thing but black. Doesn't have a straw though. Oh, cool. This was a gift from my wife to celebrate my streaming. I don't know if it shows up too well, but it has blue written on it. Okay, it's too bright. Act 1, Liquid Sun. No 6-7? Yeah, surprisingly no. Sensei! Yeah, Coldblood's here too. He and Mute are beefing. Kojima wasn't as much of a visionary as we thought? Really? I guess so. Alright, Kodak time.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
What's the situation?
I'm just inside the city limits. This
Circle
place
is to
crawling
skip.
with lizards.
Ah, AT Corps' unmanned bipedal
Arm
weapons,
stack, I
officially
think.
designated Irving by the U.S. military. They've spread like wildfire among the PMCs. There are more of those things now in service than tanks. They've got tough armor plating and are highly agile to boot. Your best bet is to
Oh man.
Oh, good.
Soon they'll have put living, breathing
Why?
soldiers out of work.
Even so, that's an awful lot of gecko for this scenario. Their numbers exceed the war price for that region.
War price.
Must have something to do with Liquid's arrival on the scene.
You really think he's here?
You'll have to find the Army's operatives and ask them yourself. Oh, and Snake, I went ahead and used the
Oh,
Mark
look.
II to scout out the area before your arrival.
There's an Apple sponsorship
it
to
up
the
ahead.
left. You can see IMAX over there.
It's a remote mobile terminal. Sonny and I built it.
Sonny?
The Mark II will
Who's
provide
that?
you with a map of the area as well as any battle situation data. You should find it before you do anything else.
Okay, got it.
The rendezvous point is marked on your map. I'll be waiting for you there.
Okay. Octocamo, an advanced camouflage suit inspired by the mimicry ability of the octopus. If the wearer lies still or doesn't move when pressed up against a wall, the suit can imitate the color and texture of the wall and ground surfaces, fooling both the naked eye and infrared sensors. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, and here's a poster for the PMC in this area. They're called Praying Mantis. A sense of duty when the risks run high. So that's what happens when this... Oh, basic controls. How nice. Okay, cool. Alright, so let me catch up with chat. Oop, beefing? So sweet, I'm gonna die of diabetes. Oh, yeah. Sunny's adorable. Mute called me evil, so... Ella, you are the reason I was muted. Wait, what? He threatened me first, so I took it before he can. I was the reason? What did I do? Mute thought I was the one he was beefing with and timed me out for... Well, back to the next 5 minutes. Back to NT for the next 5 minutes. F you, Azu. Fox Meadow, welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Is Fox by any chance a reference to Grey Fox from Metal Gear Solid? Otherwise, it's a very nice name, no matter what. You're welcome. I'm just a silly guy. Ooh, woo. How MGS4? Yes, it's finally out of the PlayStation 3 prison, Fox. It's been remastered and re-released. But okay, time out Cold Blood. Oh, this is so nice. The settings are already ready. Let me just double check and make sure I don't time out someone. Oh no, it is cold blood. Okay, great. All right, another 300 seconds for the cold blood sensei. I'm so lost. Foxes are my favorite animals. Aw, they are adorable. Have you played Ghost of Tsushima or Ghost of Yote, Fox? Because the foxes in those games were so cute and so helpful. Okay, let's have a quick word with Autocon. This could be a good opportunity for me to test the pausing or not pausing in this
Snake,
game.
your first order of business is to rendezvous.
Okay, so options just completely skips it, huh?
Octocamo is a newly developed camouflage technology that's capable.
Okay, so this is to go forward one thing at a time. Octocamo, easy to use, press up against a wall, powerful tool if you use it right. How does it feel? Not as itchy as I'd have thought. The suit can mimic the color pattern and even the surface texture, okay? Kind of like procuring your own camo on site. I do just fine with the regular stuff. I'm not a chameleon. You got it all wrong. We're not talking about lizards. This is Octocamo. In other words, it's based on the camouflage capabilities of the octopus. Hey, Cookie, nice alert. Yeah, that was another thing they wanted to highlight was that when you think of camouflage, you instantly think of a chameleon. But if you've seen any videos of octopus in the ocean, oh my god, the way they, like, if you see an octopus and there's a rock next to the octopus, you can't tell which is which. It perfectly adapts itself to look like a rock and to hide from predators. Camouflage capabilities of the octopus. Octopus are sometimes called ninja of the sea. They fool their enemies by mimicking not just the color of the surroundings, but also the shape of the terrain. The suit takes its cue from defensive deception found in nature. You may not have known this, but there's a snake that can change its body color too. It's called the Kapuas mud snake. It's a poisonous reptile indigenous to the Kapuas River on the island of Borneo. Its coloring is normally a reddish brown, but sometimes turns to white, so snakes can sport disguises too. Hey, what happened to stealth camo? You used to wear it all the time. All that does is create an optical illusion. It's no use against gecko with their infrared sensors. Oh, that's a cool reasoning. On the other hand, has micro-Peltier arrays that regulate the absorption and release of heat, harmonizing the wearer's body heat with any background infrared radiation, which means it can offer you at least some camouflage protection against enemy infrared sensors. With so many unmanned weapons in the field these days, I'd expect it to outperform the old stealth camo. But if you start walking or running or making a lot of noise, you'll risk getting spotted by the enemy. And get this, the suit also reduces the weight load on your body and amplifies muscle power. The inside lining sends a weak electric current through your body that stimulates phospholipid production inside your cells, improving circulation. That should make your life gauge, I guess, refill more rapidly when you're hurt. In other words, Snake, it's a bit of a crutch. You can cut the senior citizen crap, Autocon. And okay, I'm sorry I had to skip through that conversation, but at least I understand the controls a little better. I love foxes too. They remind me of my dog. Yeah, Azu has an adorable Shiba Inu that kind of looks like a fox if I think about it. Octopus got better camo for real. They are very sneaky, literally mimic its texture. Yeah, exactly, Cookie and Azu. It's very true what they're saying. Okay, so here's this guy. Alright, I'm gonna take a second to get used to these controls because, oh boy. Alright, so the triangle is our action button now. That helps us do a lot. We got a ration that restores life and psyche when eaten. Okay, cool. Right, this, why is the camera so weird? So, camera controls, normal view movement speed, over the shoulder, first person. I feel like this is incorrect. Oh. No, it's still slow. Okay. Alright, so that's another fun learning. The numbering that they're using means different things. So the normal view I'll bring it down to 3. Over the shoulder, we'll see later. First person view can be moved a little up. Okay. Alright, so that's a little better. And I have my gun equipped as well. So here's how it looks in third person. Also incredibly slow. Yikes. Give me a quick second chat to tweak this. Otherwise it's going to bother me all stream. I'm going to turn both of these up to 8 and see if that helps us out. Okay, this is a lot better. Cool. So yeah, you have all of these things over here that if you bump into, people will hear you. So you have to be extra careful. You got some ammunition, got another ration. Let's pick up and drop this dead body. Ooh, what's this? Some more ammunition. Okay, that doesn't hurt. Cool. Now, we were talking about camouflage, right? So, if I hold down X, look at that. Now we look like The Rock. Our camo is at 85%. Also, I can crawl at this speed and my camo drops down to 75. Or if I gently push on the analog stick, I can move like this and retain the camouflage bonus. It is so weird. There's a trailer that depicted this for the first time and it was so crazy. But I honestly think it's pretty cool. So I can hug the wall for a camo boost. Crouch to 76. Alright. That is so cool. Yeah. It's not bad. Okay, so we have these guys over here. Could be a little bit of a problem. The thing is that none of my weapons have a suppressor right now. Oh, right. This thing is here as well. And we have more enemy soldiers. Great. That's exactly what I need. Okay. Let's try and head in through here and avoid the soldiers that are coming in. Also, right. And crap, this might be a dead end. That could be a problem. But we have to head over there. Let me just see.
Avoid unnecessary combat whenever possible. In this war, neither side is your enemy. There's no point whatsoever in you getting into a fight. Got it?
Okay, I'm gonna crawl in through here. So when we're crawling and unable to see people, Arsenal Compress. Restore Psyche. Cool, cool, cool. So you see the white line surrounding me? That's sort of the game's way of telling us what Snake is able to hear at any time. It visualizes what sounds are loudest nearby. So this can tell you, in the absence of the Soliton radar system, this gives you a sense of what might be in your surroundings. So you know that there are these people over here. Oh, and check it out. If I pause over here, ta-da! I get like an interesting carpet texture. Not very useful when I'm not on the carpet, but it's nice. Just got this game. Oh, welcome in, Yeruza. Have you played the original MGS4 on PS3? Or is this like the first time you're experiencing this? It's so cool, man. I'm so glad to get to re-experience this after so long. I mean, I still have my PlayStation 3 and my copy of MGS4, but you know, it still renders at like 30 FPS on a 4K screen and ends up not looking good. So getting an updated version is incredibly helpful. I just finished BTR. Thanks, Azu. Welcome back, Cold Blood. Okay, so we're getting a lot of ammunition, which is good. And like, ooh, a petro bomb. Nice. Molotov cocktails. So there's an insane amount of stuff that I've barely even scratched the surface with. So if I wanted to aim and I hold L2, I can do this. Well, that wasn't smart. Yeah, I can even turn around to lie on my back. So I can strafe around like this as well, which is cool. I don't know if there's a specific way for me to be able to switch up the controls. Triangle does this. I can switch my view that way. If I hold R2, I'll shoot. But yeah, there's a lot to figure out with this game, and I'm going to take some time to do so. For now, though, I mean, I can't wait to eventually get a weapon that is silenced. Oh, and look at that! So this time when I equip and unequip my gun, the magazine isn't refilling itself. So I have to be extra careful about reloading. In fact, circle button is to reload. Good. I'm not sure if we ever had a dedicated reload button, because we used to do the tactical reload instead. Oof. Oof. Yikes. Okay. Please. So, of course, the praying mantis crew are spreading their own propaganda. Okay, check this out. This is another tile pattern we can have on ourselves. I think it's pretty neat. Okay, time for Snake. Try to remember the basics of CQC. Crouch, roll. Roll. Crawl. Okay, that's why I got confused. Roll forward. Roll to the side. Roll over. Tap the action button while Snake is lying on his back to make him flip to his back. Oh, cool. Ta-da! So then, oh, crap. Okay. Shooting. Okay, lock on. Oh, lock on mode. That's with square. Indicates you can easily, press square to lock on, right? Cool. Auto aim. FPS mode is triangle. Ooh, CQC. There you go. If I want to throw someone, and press and hold R2 to throw the target to the ground. Got it. Grabbing someone. When equipped with a weapon, press and hold R2 near the target to grab them and pull them towards you. Gotcha. Choke. Actions after restraining. Finish off. Shield. Disarm. Press triangle to finish off the target with your knife. Actions after restraining. You will force them to the ground and hold them there. Gotcha. Okay. Display threat. Oh, that's called the threat ring. That's the white thing I was telling you guys about earlier. Eeh. Okay, so this guy is right here. Oh no. Okay, he is moving away, which is good. Oh wait. Oh nice, these. My favorite, lockers. Aha! Regain! Tasty beverage with rejuvenating properties. I can't wait to show you all the insane product placement that's in this game. It is truly something to behold. Oh shit. Well, couldn't have lasted forever. Okay, I knocked him unconscious. Bye! Ah, crap. Oh, a Mark 17 battle rifle. Yay. Can I run away now? Ah, crap. Ah, crap. Ah, man. Okay, I'm gonna head out to the other area. Let's try and find some place to hide. Why do I... Okay. Could you all maybe take a break? Okay, I'm gonna hide in here and hope for the best. Oh, good. This is working well so far. Nope, not what I meant to do. Get back in. Oh my god, my stress levels are insane. Is he there? No, nobody's here. Don't worry about it. Why did I press a triangle button? Oh, right. Yeah, those guys are sleeping. Wake them up.
You okay?
Duh. Anyone in where? What do you mean? Okay, stress levels are coming down, which is good. I highly doubt I can sneak past these guys, so... Is that... Oh, that guy's straight up dead, isn't he? Did I kill him? Huh. How do you remember doing that? So whereas before that bar at the bottom was called our stamina gauge, now it's called our psych gauge. And it either increases or decreases depending on how stressed out we are.
This is HQ. All clear. Understood. The state of alert has been lifted. Resume positions.
Okay, hopefully we can try this one more time without getting absolutely detected by everybody. Okay. Camo has changed, which is good. Okay, I think there's only one guy over there. Alright, this guy's still here. Damn. Okay. Cool. Oh, so here's a really fun thing that they showed off in the trailer. I can stand over here, and in case if I want to hide, I can do this and pretend like I'm posing like a statue. Basically hide in plain sight, except I have my hand covering a guy's dick. So if I do this multiple times, you get a trophy for handling with caution. And I love this game. Okay. Right, Afro? It's crazy. I have so many cool things to show you guys that are like that in this game. It is. It's insane. So it's like, I think it's meant to prevent you from abusing a hiding spot. Like, okay, fine. We get that you're using the control, getting used to the controls. So it might take a minute. But don't abuse this hiding spot if people are trying to search for you. Try and get good instead. So where are we headed? We are... Okay, we want to head that way. Is that the wind direction or my compass? Wait, if I... Oh, no, that is my compass. Okay. Cool. So that's where we need to go. Gotcha. You are welcome. You're on the target list forever now, Azu. Watch your back. Haha! Yes! I managed to take him out before he became a pain in my ass. Good. Wake up. And also, like, the game has made it easier for you to wake up someone. Okay. What do you have for me, bro? There you go. So you can frisk someone and do this. Oh, I'm supposed to be tapping. My bad. Again, check out this animation. So you tap. It's a timing thing now. White phosphorus. Okay. And you tap his crotch as well. So let's do that one more time.
You gonna take it or what?
And if you tap here, you can squeeze his crotch to the point of knocking him unconscious. Now I can enjoy Blue Stream in peace. I got assassinated 2 times. I think I deserve a break. Yeah, you do, Coldblood. Again, this game is wild. Oh! Here it is! Now chat, I know we're going to be looking at GTA in some time. Until then, look at that. This is probably the most insane example of product placement in this game. You have literal playboys that you can use to distract your enemy with. Guaranteed to arouse the interests of males ages 18 to 80. Ah, good lord, dude.
Snake, press the crawl button while running to execute a roll. Rolling can help you dodge enemy attacks and get past small gaps and obstacles.
Right. Okay. Why 80? Do you see this guy? He kind of looks 80, doesn't he, Coldblood? So they're trying to reference that not only can your enemies be distracted, Solid Snake can also have a little bit of fun. Okay. This guy seems like the perfect person to practice our CQC with. So I'm pretty sure, and I'll double check in the briefing, but I don't think there's a way for us to interrogate these guys anymore. Throw, grab, choke, actions after restraining. When you restrain, press R2 again to throw him. A crouch will force him. So that's 1 and 2. So you can throw him in different directions basically. Or you can choke him out. Throw him in different while you're crawling. You can push down to stand on top of him, or like, you know, hang out on top of him, I guess. Finish off is with triangle, shield, L2 and R2. Disarm, press R2 just as you grab an enemy to knock the weapon out of their grasp. Got it. Okay. Grab, throw, choke. Cool. I guess this guy's gonna get killed. Alright. Thank you for your service, my friend. Moving on. Doesn't seem like we have anybody up here. Oh my god, chat. It's like a little over an hour left until the GTA 6 stream. Don't know what to expect, but just a heads up for all of you in chat. In about 30 minutes or so, I'm going to just shut down this entire stream and then restart with everything set up for GTA 6. I'll need like about 30 minutes to just test and make sure everything is running correctly. So forgive me for the disruption, but if you're interested in sharing in the experience of looking at GTA 6, and even like maybe in the run up to it, sharing what your memories might have been like of prior GTA games, I'd be happy to hear it. I know I'll be yapping away about the experiences of playing GTA that meant the most to me. And Red Dead, because oh my god, dude, same developer, right? Okay, so we're going to switch up our camo. Hopefully that guy won't spot us. Okay. Cool, so those guys are over there. Normally I'd be exploring every nook and cranny of this game. Also, I just crawled into a dumpster because this is another hiding spot. Oh! Oh shit! Okay, this is pretty cool. if I tilt my controller... Whoop. Okay, that is bad timing. But you can use your motion sensing to actually like look up and down, which is so cool. That is a very nice 6-axis fact. Oh crap. Okay. That didn't go well. Damn, I lost a ton of health already. X? Great. Okay, recovered that at least. Okay, crap. Why do you all... Oh my god, that's so many people. No! I'm so used to other controls. This is gonna be tough. Okay, this isn't gonna go well, is it? Oh, this is going horribly. Ah! Ah! Okay, I don't know if this is going to work. Can I give them like the runaround or something? Already feeling the perfect run blue. This was never meant to be perfect. Please. Okay. Okay. Oh, hey, the stress is 67%. Let's go. What? Who spotted me? Fuck you, bro. Okay, I'm at 99. Somebody has spotted me. Where? Okay, come on, please work. Who's seen me? Oh, okay, that guy. Ah, these people will be the death of me, I swear. You know what? I'll use this as a learning opportunity. It's a chance for me to get used to the controls, isn't it? And in that case, is that so bad? Oh, man. Okay. So this weapon says CQC, but I can't do most of the stuff associated with CQC. Alright, everybody's getting knocked out. Who else wants a piece? Oh good, we're already down to like 90%. Great. Run, 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 run. Climb. Nope. 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 Stand. Stand. Climb. Hide. Okay. There we are. Ta-da! Where'd he go? We're invisible. What? Yeah, that's basically the story of my life, Cold Blood. Anyone in where? Nobody's here. All because I wanted to show you this cool thing where I could use a 6-axis to sneak out of the or peek out of a garbage dump. But oh well. Oh my god, so many people are being re-woken up, so the countdown is not reducing at all. It's also a tough spot to be in. Is he holding his PP there? He was, Cold Blood. We actually broke off the statue's dick and got a trophy for it. Called, I think it was Caution Handle with Care. Okay, my stress is really low. I mean, sorry, my psych is really low because I'm out in the open. The sunlight is beating down on me. Enemies are searching for me, which is not good. 17, 16, 15. Okay, maybe I can let go. At least get out of the sun for a little bit. Now, do I have... Oh, items. Okay, I can equip what I want. Oh my god, Chad, look at that! You have an iPod! Oh, this is so cool. The actual iPod. How many of you guys in chat had an iPod like this one? Oh, it's the 30 gigabyte one. Wow. So and it's not just for show. You can actually control it. Let me see if I can mess around with it in a quick second. I actually never had any Apple products growing up. Ah, okay. I think the first Apple product I ever got was a video iPod. So cool. Let me keep regain. Let me keep decompress. Okay. Regain life and psyche when consumed. All right. But oh, look at that. So in the physical iPod, right, it has this dial that you see over here. If you wanted to scroll through the menu, you had to rotate your thumb like this. And this is such a good example, like such a good representation of a physical product in a digital space. And if you wanted to click, you then press that menu button over here. And that would, I think, take you back a little bit. So artists, albums, songs, look at that. So much is in here. So if I press this, no, menu would take me back, right? What do we got? Arsenal's Guts, At Dawn, Backyard Blues, Battle of Highland, Calling to the Night. Oh, that's a good song. Ta-da! And so you have your own compatible soundtrack to listen to. Xviz, welcome in! Okay. My father had one. I like, yeah, the Brick Beater game was so cool. I'm doing well, Xviz. How are you? So happy to be playing Metal Gear Solid 4 for the first time in so long. So far, I'm just like, I'm barely playing. There are more cutscenes and stuff features to just show off to everyone in chat, and it's so fun. I miss my iPod too, Xviz. Okay, let me give a quick shout out to Xviz, super chill streamer who plays WoWa and a space MMO called Elite Dangerous. Doodle Jump. Oh yeah, I don't think I ever installed like games on my iPod. Like I had a Brick Beater one, but I don't know if I was able to get anything else running on this. Oh, the cherries! Oh, this is the same soundtrack that you were listening to earlier. So crazy. Look at that. There's so many songs on this already. Conclusion, MGS for Another Side. Oh, okay. Confession. And chat, like I can't begin to emphasize how crazy this iPod is. There are like, I think, actions you can do to get podcasts, like IRL podcasts, that also get included in here, and you can listen to them as you're in individual levels. So there's this guy whose name you might have seen earlier. His name is Ryan Payton. He was this American who signed on to Kojima Productions, I think around the development or a little after development of Snake Eater. And he's the one who's largely responsible for modernizing so many of the controls in this game. As a side project, he even started the Metal Gear Solid Integral podcast, which released episodes, out in the wild on anywhere you could listen to a podcast to. But he also like had conversations with Hideo Kojima, with like the sound designer, and released episodes that you can only listen to in this game. I don't know for sure if they're still there, but it's so cool. Like the amount of like all those little touches that we've seen in other games, they're also still present in this game to incredible effect. And this is not even half the soundtrack that you can get. There's so many other things that you can experience. Metal Gear, 20 years history. Okay. Oishi tu hansekatsu. You're going to hear this song a lot, chat. And if you want to know why, stay tuned to my later Metal Gear Solid streams, because you're in for some weird stuff, I swear. On the Edge, Police Knots medley, Seabreeze taking on the Shadowheart, The Pain. Ah man, I'm so glad this is in here right from the beginning. Okay, what's everybody saying? Doodle Jump was fun. You're welcome, Xviz, totally deserved. I never played game on iPod either. Purely music, yeah. Throw you back in Detonettes. Okay, sure. Fun fact chat, Coldblood is Azu's mod on Twitch. And it's really funny to see the amount of beef they both have for each other. I'd never do that to any of my mods for fear of retribution. Okay, feels like there's supposed to be someone in here. Let me update my camo up to 85. Oh no, I think they're above me. So I'm fine to just crawl around like this. Or we can do this crouch walk thing, which is new. That guy's still dead. Good. Oh, right. Okay, so I'm gonna end up coming out here. And that guy's over there. So let's take the stairs and let's try to knock out whoever is up there without being seen. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Aha! I knew it! Okay, what are you going to do? Why are you just standing there, bro? Do something. Move. Okay, cool. Alright, fine. We don't have to fight them. Let's just run away. Okay, continue to push forward. No more experimenting with dumpsters. And we can drop down here once more. Okay. He loves a punishment. Nah, it's just for entertainment. I always thought Azu was a little kinky, but I never meant to wanted to say, like, out him in any way. Okay, cool. So far this is going pretty well. I mean, you know, after the dumpster. Okay, let's keep going. Am I going to the right spot? Oh, okay. I'm supposed to be. Ah, crap. Oh, good. Okay, run. Let's just sprint away. How do I get in here? Ah, there you go. Whew, finally. Oh, also, hey, if you shake the controller, you can get rid of the camo. Oh my god, I still remember all the little tricks. So cool. I think he was saying like Snake Bokuda. Beware of loose fasteners?
It's me,
Snake.
Snake,
It's me. Arakan.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Snake. Allow me to introduce Metal Gear Mark II.
Metal Gear.
That's right. Just like Rex.
These are flash. So we're flashing back to Rex from MGS1.
This gear's not a weapon. It's a remote mobile terminal designed to provide you with operational support.
Where are you?
I'm in the Nomad. Where else?
So in the trailer, he said out of harm's way.
You through the Mark II.
Wish I was good with gadgets.
Hey, I'll be with you in spirit. Anyway, because you had to dress up as a militiaman, I had the Mark II bring you some goodies.
Oh, good.
Starting with this. Put it on your left eye.
Looks like an eye patch.
I call it the solid eye. It's an all-purpose goggle that displays radar images and other data in 3D. You can also switch it over to light-amplifying night vision.
Alright, chat. We have an ad starting in a few minutes. I will take a break. And then we'll come back for a little more Metal Gear Solid.
They've got the government's PMC troops beat, at least in numbers.
And this is their own turf.
Snake, I know this is a sneaking mission, but you'll need to protect yourself.
Compact OLED HD monitor. So cool. Oh good, finally a silenced weapon.
An operator.
I installed a suppressor. And here's a tranquilizer gun.
Oh good.
How thoughtful.
It predates the implementation of the system. By some miracle, it was never recycled. It's getting tough these days finding decent guns that aren't controlled.
You coming?
Of course. I'll follow you wherever you go, like this. I'll activate stealth so it doesn't attract any attention. If you need it, just bring up the pause button menu.
Got it.
Snake, the informants who said they saw liquid here should be a little farther up. Head for the rendezvous point.
Informants,
I
eh?
placed a mark on the radar in the upper right corner of the solid eye. It's a war zone out there. Stay on your toes.
Okay, here we go. We got a Mark II pistol for firing anesthetic rounds. We got an operator, a 45 cal automatic pistol, the solid eye, an all-purpose goggle that combines the functions of several optical devices and supplies the wearer with a variety of tactical data. All right, you guys are going to be trapped in ads. Okay, it's going to be a little break time and then I shall be right back. Are ads not happening? Okay, there you are. Cool, cool, cool. All right, see you all in a little bit. All right, what's up, chat? We are back from our break. Thank you all so much for waiting. Also, I think I knocked my green screen a bit loose. Let me try and fix that. Cool, there we go. Yeah, Cold Blood. I totally 6-7 all over my toilet. It is great. How was Poop Blue? Azu, I'm not like you. I take the time to do things thoroughly. If I have to poop, I cannot do it in 3 minutes, I assure you. Cool. Okay, we are good. Yes, I need to pause something. Cool. Now the music is paused. All right. So our solid eye. The organization to which a soldier or attack vehicle belongs is displayed in color text. Blue text represents an ally. Hey, blue. A color closer to red represents a hostile target. We got a Metal Gear Mark II, a remote mobile terminal that follows Snake around providing mission support. Equip it from the item window to enable manual control. Useful for sending the gadget in Snake's place.
Snake, it's kind of a schlep, but I've sent you data on an alternate route.
Schlep.
Follow the mark on your radar.
Cool. So let's mess around with this. There you go, solid eye. So we got night vision mode, which highlights ladders, and if we see any items, then it's useful to see that. Additionally, we can go to normal, we can go to binocular mode. Wait, what? I have no idea what the controls are in binocular mode. Okay, we'll figure that out later. Oh, and yeah, I want to mess around with our Mark II.
The Mark II is more than just a communications terminal. It's got a lot of other functions as well.
Whee!
Try taking it for a spin. See for yourself what it can do.
Look at that! Oh, and this is the best part. Okay, let me try and show this to you guys. Can you see that? So Snake controls the Mark II with an original DualShock 3. Or it could be a 6-axis, I'm not sure, but it's a PlayStation 3 controller. That's such a fun... Oh no! Yeah, we lose our balance if we go too fast. So we got... Oh, look at that. So I have this. If I can like electrocute people literally. So how cool is that? Can't I look around in first person? Basic control. Extend or contract the neck. Oh, change camera angle is with R3. Got it. Ta-da! Pretty cool, huh? And I can do this to increase or decrease the height. And so perhaps we can send this to scout ahead for us. Okay, so these guys are all over here. And see, if we move too far away, then we end up exceeding the range. Okay, so we got drones as well flying around. So unfortunately there's a lot happening in this war zone. We have to be extra careful. But... Oops, I missed. Ah, no! Hey, come back! I need to electrocute you. Okay, fine. But how cool is that? That's another really nice device that we have. Also, it's very dark over here. Okay, let me hang out over here for a quick second. Okay. If anything, this would be a good opportunity to test this out. I can move around while I'm here. Okay. So we zoom in and out with the D-pad. So we got enemies over there. And... Okay, fine. Okay. So let's go back to normal mode. I have a few different gun options with me. The operator being probably the best one. Okay, good. Alright, that's a few folks down at least. Aha. Come on. Okay. Few enemies are taken out. Ah, crap. Trying to marksman these guys with a pistol, but really is more or less all I've got right now. Got a headshot. Alright, I'm gonna try and flank them because this is being a bit silly. Oh, look at that! We have an RPG as well. Another AK. Oh, and we can crawl through here. Perfect. That should help us flank past the enemies as well. So, although Otacon says that we don't have a dog in this fight and we should avoid all conflict, in fact, if you help out the militia, you do get... They are a little bit more supportive of you, and it has some other unexpected benefits. So it's worth keeping or helping them out while you can. Of course, I only have 26 shots in my operator, so I need to be careful of that too. Okay, perfect. Good. Anybody else around here? Just this guy. So let's go to our weapons. Stun knife, AK. The RPG is unlocked, so that's helpful. Let's keep that. God, I feel I'm a little too close for comfort. This could go horribly. I only have one shot. Well, that's what I get. Ah, fire! No! Oh, crap. Crawl. Switch. Nice. Anybody else? Nope. Okay, that guy's scared. So, our objective is over there. Okay, we have a problem. I don't have anything to deal with that guy. Can I help this dude? Where'd he go? Okay, I can't do anything for him. Alright. Oh, right. So this is the area we were in earlier. Got it. Wait a second. What? Those are our people. Okay. Oh, no. any other explosives, or am I just stuck at this point? Handgun, submachine, rifles, firearms, petro bomb. Won't be too helpful. Ah man, do I have to abandon these guys? That's gonna suck. At least I can grab a ration. Ah well. Sorry guys, I have to leave you to it, but wish. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Oh no, he's a little mad. But this guy. Ta-da! Hey, look, it's me! Okay. That guy had a little heart floating over his head, so I was... look at that, look at that! See, they like me! Okay, but let's get back to our original objective. Hey, look at that! Middle East Militia Safe House. So if you do piss off the militiamen, then passing through their safe house becomes like another ordeal.
It's pretty dark in there. Switch the solid eye to night vision mode.
It's not so bad, Otacon. Hi! Oh, okay. Alright, I got a little turned around. Okay. Maybe... Oh, hey! These guys are coming out. Alright, yeah, this is too dark. I'm sorry. Let's switch. Okay, footsteps are still highlighted, so that's good to know. Oh, look at that. They have chickens in here. Nice. Instant noodles! Yay! What would happen? Okay, I don't want to shoot the chicken right now. Anything in here? Nope. Okay. It's me! I'm a friend! Oh no. These guys are all having a bad time, huh? Pentasamin! Oh, it makes a reappearance. This helps ensure that when I'm trying to aim a sniper rifle, my gun doesn't wobble as much. Okay, do we have any... Okay, so... Snake, blocked path, destination. Destination is to the north. Got it. Submap? Okay, submap. Oh, look at that! iPod music, the theme of Tara! Oh, this is so cool. Known as the theme of Tara because Hideo Kojima vocalized the song beat as Tara during development. Oh, I actually kind of low-key want to play this. Back? No, up. Music. Artist, album, songs. Theme of Tara. No! Oh, sorry. This is our hint at the bosses or sub-bosses we'll have to fight. You see unmanned aerial vehicles? Uncontrolled? I don't know. Okay. Alright, so I feel like I need to keep moving in some direction. Oh. Hey, militia disguise. Another playboy. Another RPG! More RPG ammo. Good. Gun merchant. Who could that be? So there's a lot to find if you keep sneaking through this area. Okay, good. Middle East urban ruins. Can I come here without starting anything? Ah, fuck. Alright, cutscene time. Hey, look at this chat. Check this. Ah! And I love subtle motion sensing things like that. I never had a Nintendo Wii, so all this stuff still feels very novel to me. Of course, it does get a little bit of a problem. I have you, Drebin 893. Hey, look at that! It's a monkey! It's a monkey drinking a can of Narc Cola? What kind of a name is Narc? Okay, hopefully this cutscene won't take too long. That is so random.
Watch where you pointing that thing.
It is, isn't it?
Who are you?
Neither enemy nor friend. Iconic. Fever Dream, the game, indeed.
Voila. You're not with the militia, and you're not PMC.
I'm a weapons wholesaler. All shapes, all sizes. But there's no need to worry, because all my shit's been laundered.
Laundered?
Wow.
You see, I take ID guns like the PMCs use and make some mods. Then you can use them without having to match IDs. In other words, I'm a gun launderer. You can call me Drebin.
Drebin.
Yeah, they use that for all of us.
There are more of you.
All over the world. Not that I ever met any of them personally.
This is a cool theme song, by the way. Carrie Payton!
You ain't a registered PMC employee, are you? You need a guy like me. Consider it a welcome gift. Take it.
It's like, imagine if you could have a full-blown conversation with the weapons merchant from Resident Evil 4. Oh, the M4 carbine. I love this gun.
This one's a top of the line model.
I can't wait to show you guys all the cool stuff I'll do with this.
High precision. Not like that government issue shit. It's free floating, of course. Relax. That barrel's clean.
Is the hider CQC compatible?
The beauty of this sucker is that it's got a lot of customizable parts.
Blue do CQC only. I'd be more open to doing that in the last game. MGS3 was better suited for that. In this game, it's very difficult. But I'll try as much as I can.
No rattle.
Go ahead. Give her a squeeze.
Okay, check this out.
Pull the trigger.
Really?
So Snake is disappointed, so his psyche dropped a little.
Wait, I got it. I bet you're using an older generation of nanomachines.
Older generation.
Sometimes they don't really jive with the new system.
Seriously, who are you?
Whoa. Slow down. My day job's working at AT Security.
Arm stack.
In charge of production control. chips before they even register.
I'll try as much as I can. Proceeds to blow up everything and put holes into anything that moves. I will say, Cold Blood, man, shooting in this game feels so satisfying.
But you ain't exactly green either. You've got last gen nanomachines. So I'm guessing former US Army. I don't know what you're here for.
Where can I pirate this game? I'm the wrong person to ask, Liquid.
So, can we talk business or what? You won't regret it.
But welcome in.
What's your take on him, Otacon?
I don't particularly like the guy. But it looks like we'll need his help with those ID guns.
I don't want to give Konami any money, and I also don't have any. Yeah, it's a tough position to be in. They really want to replay MGS4.
Selling black market firearms to small PMCs and local militia. Somalia, the Balkans, Lebanon, Darfur, Chechnya, Timor, Peru, the
Punjab, Kashmir, India mentioned. Yay!
This guy really gets around.
How's he pull it off, anyway?
You can create a non-ID gun by replacing the ID recognition chip with a counterfeit version. This enables you to bypass the ID recognition process and use the gun. The problem is that there's still a record of the chip being replaced on the system side. Drebin's an employee of AT Security. He must have connections on the inside erasing records for him.
You think the Patriots are involved somehow?
I'm not so sure. If the Patriots were running the system from behind the scenes, then a weasel like Drebin would be a real pain in their collective ass.
Can he be trusted?
Remember, Drebin's a green collar. He makes his living off the war economy. He doesn't let emotions get in the way of business, and he never gets his own hands dirty.
Yeah, I played MGS4 back on the original PlayStation 3.
What if we keep him at arm's length? Use him only to get intel and the supplies we need. Keep it strictly business.
All right.
What about you, Liquid Data? Have you played any other MGS games?
So, we ready to make a deal or what?
Ah. Same here, Liquid. Going to bed, have fun. Thanks, Azu. I'll see you later. Have a good sleep.
And you'll be picking up a lot of guns in the field, I'm sure.
Okay, 22 minutes till the GTA stream.
I'll take and buy 'em off.
If this goes on for another 7 minutes, I will stop. Play 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very cool, Liquid.
No more locks. And I can also sell you the guns I've got in stock. Let me show you.
I will say, this guy looks pretty cool, honestly. What's with all those posters? It's a shame I can't zoom in. Oh my god, he has an entire vending machine.
To ensure you can use non-ID guns, I'm gonna have to suppress the old nanomachines you got in you. Otherwise, they'll interfere with the system. Here, stick yourself with this. It's full of suppressor nanomachines. Relax, it won't hurt.
Drebin has a big scar along the side of his head as well. I wonder if the monkey has a name. That's where the liquid in my name comes from. I figured. I was just wondering though.
No sweat. Now you can use non-ID guns, no problem. Hey, be nice to our guest. Step outside.
Boo. Okay. We got some nanomachines injected in us. And look, our psyche's back up. Yay.
From now on, when you pick up an ID
Little Gray is the monkey's name. Got it.
I can launder it. Of course, it'll cost you. The going rate depends on the war price at the time.
War price.
Man, I gotta give this shit a rest.
Looks like you're doing pretty well for yourself.
You might say that. What with the war economy and all, and the system clamping down on things. System codes are the law now, and control's essentially absolute, paving the way for fat profits if you're willing to bend the law. Demand keeps on growing thanks to the war economy. I sell ID guns to the PMCs and state armies, and naked guns to terrorist groups and paramilitaries. And these ID guns can't be sold on the black market. System's practically a license for us arms dealers to print money. Privatizing the military's made the PMCs big and bloated. The fatter the PMCs get, the line between civilian and soldier is gonna get real blurry. Sooner or later, the whole damn human race is gonna be green collars. More like we're all gonna be fighting proxy wars. But hey, this war economy puts the food on my table. You're a green collar too, aren't you? Yeah, it's in your eyes. You've seen a lot of combat.
What makes you think you know me?
Nothing to be ashamed of. I'm the same way. I grew up here too. I got no interest in the outside world. All right then. If you need me, holla. We specialize in speedy service. Catch my drift?
Have you? It's time to wake up, Blue. Oh yeah, no, I set the alarm cold blood to remind me to, in case I was too focused on the game, to ensure I set up for the next stream on time. Okay. Can't wait to get around to modifying my beautiful little M4. But good, this kinda ended at the perfect time. Alright.
I know what you're thinking, but Drebin does have a point. The world depends on war, on the war economy. Can you imagine what would happen if war just disappeared overnight?
Otacon, you and Drebin both mentioned something about a war price earlier. What did you mean by that?
It's a kind of market price, one that fluctuates according to demand, not only for PMCs and military industry, but for the production, distribution, and energy supply networks that support them. It's been growing by leaps and bounds, and investors are really starting to take notice.
It's like a dedicated stock market.
Increasingly intense and prolonged, the war price goes up. No doubt Drebin's rates are linked to that war price. The longer and bloodier a battle becomes, the higher service prices are going to get. To put it another way, the quieter things are, the better the bargains. Snake, we'll use the Mark II to deal with Drebin from here on out. He's what you might call a street vendor. The Mark II can act as a kind of delivery boy, connect you with him. I'm adding a Drebin menu item to the Mark II's weapon menu. Whenever you pick up multiple units of the same weapon, any extras will automatically be sold to Drebin. Any ammo that's inside gets added to your cache. In other words,
Drebin, I agree, Liquid.
Gets traded to Drebin for points.
I like Drebin's whole vibe too. He's very cool.
The points you've earned to unlock ID guns or buy new weapons.
Sounds good.
We should assume Drebin has other agents collecting guns for him besides you, Snake. You know, freelance green collars who collect weapons in exchange for services.
I have you. Yeah.
Okay, now go meet up with our informants, Rat Patrol.
Rat Patrol. M4 Custom, man. So looking forward to that. Okay, so now I have to save. Head into Revan's shop for ammo, custom parts, and ID-free weapons. The funny thing about Revan's shop also is that if you open the shop specifically when it's either Wednesday or Sunday, you get like a good discount as well. Okay, so let me hit save. Let's go with new save. 1 hour 26, maybe? Okay. Cool. So that's where I'll put my console into rest mode. I have you just changed the date. I still need to look into that. I think he does liquid. I may have seen something like that. I'll have to double check. But yeah, the discounts are very helpful because there are some super expensive weapons in this game. Alright, chat. So that's where we shall pause the stream. Let me change it to here. Cool. So stay tuned, guys. I'm going to be back in 5 to 10 minutes. I'm just going to stop the stream entirely, change everything to be a GTA stream, and then we'll resume. I'm going to try and do that just to make sure that if something gets demonetized, at least the MGS4 section of my streams stay safe, and there's something completely separate for the GTA 6 live stuff that we're going to see. So cool, stay tuned. We are 13 minutes away from our first extended look at GTA. I do not know what to expect. I've stayed away from the leaks as far as possible. If you are aware of any leaks, let's not share them in chat for now until much later. So cool, see you guys all very soon. Bye bye, and I hope you guys come back. Alright, gonna hit stop over here. Okay, 5 minutes guys, 5 minutes, and I'll see you all in a